Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Charlie Bravo here. Today we're taking a look at the tactical gun belt from Core Essentials. And if you are unfamiliar with Core Essentials, they make belts. They're a company out of California. They make belts that are the ratcheting style belts. So it's a slide type of belt instead of your traditional style of belt. So this one particular is made as a tactical gun belt. So for carrying concealed, for going to the range, that sort of thing, this belt really shines. So let's talk a little bit about it. Some of the specs on it. This is adjustable. You can user adjust this thing from 24 inches all the way out to 54. Okay, you're going to have to cut it off to get that sizing. Follow the directions. That's usually what's best. When I tried it on, I didn't actually try it on with my inside the waistband concealed carry on me. So now it's a little bit looser, you know, when I put that on, but it still fits just fine. So just make sure you pay attention to that, how you're going to be wearing it normally. If you're going to be carrying inside the waistband, probably try to fit it and size it to yourself with that handgun actually in place. That's just a little bit of, you know, learn from my mistakes. So other things about it. So it has the ratcheting system. Your traditional belt, you can adjust things, you know, adjust the size in 1-inch increments, right? You've got the holes in there. If you need it to be looser, you know, you need to have a little bit more room, you got to punch a hole in it. You lose some weight, you want to make it tighter, you got to punch a new hole in it. And it's really frustrating at times. This belt from Core, you actually have 1/4-inch increments, so you actually have a lot of finer adjustment than you would with a traditional belt, and it has a full 10 inches of ratcheting right there. So really, it's got a lot of versatility to it. So this belt, if I wear it all the way, you know, kind of as loose as it goes, guess what? When my wife decides she wants to wear it, she could cinch this thing all the way up. Yeah, it's got a long flap here, but she could still wear it. I think that's amazing. The fact that a husband and wife can share a belt is pretty astounding to me. She doesn't really have any gun type of belts, and maybe it's time to buy her something, but the fact that she can wear this to the range and use it is pretty awesome. Don't tell her I'm talking about the size of her waist, because you know how women are. She just wouldn't understand, right? So, mom's the word, right? Just keep that on the down low. All right. So anyway, some other things about it. It's got a. Now let's talk about the construction here. It does have. It's kind of a squared off tip. It's pretty classy looking actually. The belt also adds to that. This is the X1 buckle. It's kind of a. I don't even know what we'd call it. It's kind of a gunmetal chrome-ish type. It's not really, you know, ultra shiny, but it's a pretty classy looking buckle. It actually looks pretty nice in most attire, whether that's jeans or, you know, maybe some Dockers or something like that. Maybe not a suit. You might want the leather strap for that one, but you know, it does actually look pretty good. So, but let's talk about how it's made. So I have a piece from when I was fitting this to me, and I kind of split it open so you guys can see everything and how it's all put together here. So on the outside we have a sheath of it's a pretty tight-knit nylon-ish. It's pretty smooth and slick. It actually looks really nice, black nylon. Inside, if you split it open, it has this plastic core to it, right? And that's what gives it its rigidity or its structure, and it is a very, very stiff liner that goes inside of there. And then the backside, that would be the inside of the belt, that is some sort of composite type of material. It looks to be waterproof-ish or something like that, and is actually pretty comfortable. It kind of has a little bit of a softer kind of give to it too, so that's pretty nice. When you fit this belt to you, there's some things to keep in mind, okay? And that is, make sure that you clean up the edges, get a nice sharp pair of scissors when you're cutting it. Cut it nice and flat on the end. Sear off the end of there with a lighter or something like that to get rid of those little fuzzies, and everything will be fine. Follow the directions, and you really can't go wrong with that. So, some other things. The buckle here, it actually can be used as a bottle opener. Now, I don't drink anymore, so that doesn't really appeal to me necessarily, but it might appeal to you. It's pretty cool though that it does that. I think that's pretty neat. It's also comes off pretty easily. So if you're the kind of person who travels a lot and you need to pop that buckle off to go through a metal detector at an airport or something like that, you can actually just pop the buckle off. Pretty simple. There's no set screws or anything in there. It's pretty easy to pop off of there. And then when you get on the other side of security, you can just, pop it back on and it's right back into place. And you didn't even have to take the belt and unthread that off of your pants or anything like that. So I think that's pretty cool. I worry that this over time might start to pull or have an issue, but I've cinched it up pretty tight and worn a lot of heavy, guns, magazines, and all kinds of stuff on there, and I haven't had any problems so far. So truly, I can't say that that's an issue. I worry about it for the future, but not an issue at all yet. So overall impression, it is a fantastic belt. If you guys are interested, I will put a link down below for you guys to check that out. So, price, $59.95. They do offer a military discount. There's a lot of places that offer discounts. I'm actually going to put a plug in for Jarhead6 because if you go to his channel and you find one of his Core Essentials review videos, you can actually find a discount code. So plug that in. I'll actually put the information down in the description as well. So check that out and head on over there and check out this again is the tactical gun belt from Core Essentials. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, it is always appreciated when you like and share. If you're not a subscriber, find that subscribe button, give it a click, and then come back next time for another video. Remember, your mind, that is your most important weapon, and it's vital to be armed with information. Till next time, take care, be safe. Charlie Bravo out.